the things that you find at CarolJo's.com, which is an online jewelry and accessory business for women. We do more than just the accessories and jewelry. We are here on social media. I'm live tonight on YouTube and TikTok, and we are going to do a chat time. That is where you get to ask any type of question about jewelry making or running your small business, which we'll talk about here in a moment. But I do more than that. We have tutorials twice a week. We have sales this week. We have a sale every day, Monday through Saturday. We already had today's sale. Tomorrow at 7 p.m. we'll have the bead sale. And Saturday, hi Melissa, we will be doing charm sale at 10 a.m. That's because she's the only one that said hi so far. Oh. I'm like, I don't know. Buttercup is standing next to me. She's like, you only said hi to Melissa, one person. I'm like, she's the only one that said hi. I don't know who else is in there. Oh, that's cute. Whoops. He didn't stay up there. She's got her newest little animal. And so it is a little seal that's red. And she's trying to put it up on top of the phones so that I can see it while I'm live, but it's not sitting there. So we'll just let it go for right now.
No, I got it.
Honey, don't flip my table.
I'm not.
Oh, she's crawling up on the table and it's scaring me. So anyways, hi Matt, how are you? It has been a while.
Howdy.
Yep.
Hop.
What are you naming your seal? They're asking. She hasn't thought of the name yet. She just got it out of the good behavior box. I don't know where it went to.
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. All right. Pomegranate is going to be the name of the seal, Fred. Hi, Robin.
I mean,
so
I have lots of boring names, like because I have
Bob,
Bobby, Bobletta. I think that's a pretty interesting one. I have Fred, Winston. I have Winston in a S name.
All right.
Yeah,
so just to let you all know, I seriously have not. Hi, Liv or Love. Is it Laylee? Is that how you pronounce it?
Where?
Right here.
That's Love.
You need a Winnie, she said. Hi, Geraldine.
When I get a yellow one.
Thank you. Hi, Tilly. So what we're gonna do tonight is
Carol.
It's pronounced Lily. Okay, love Lily. Okay, thank you for explaining that to me. I appreciate that. Oh, they're saying hi. I seriously did not get going on our on invoicing. I will be doing some tonight. Hi, Maxine. Hi, Sweet Heartstrings. And so we will be doing that later on after the live. So I am seriously surrounded by baskets. What are you doing? I can't have you mix up my.
I'm looking for pomegranate.
Okay, but you can't move with them. I'll get her for you.
Okay.
There you go.
Yeah.
I had to get pomegranate for her, but I can't have her moving everything around.
Oh, do you guys want to see my newest flower keychain?
So,
from Alma?
Yeah. She, you know how I have my basket over here of things I've been making, and so I can get ready for that in-person show that I'm doing? She found, huh?
You're doing it in person?
I am.
Ew.
Oh, yes. And so she,
I love these. I made one. I made 3, I think.
Yep, she's made some. So she found one, and she's like, I want it. So
well, I found 2, but
I only told her she could have 1 out of 2.
And does it have more color?
So she's going with that one.
I'm going to go get my other ones.
Yep, she's here tonight. She has, we've had family day and family time and lots going on. So just to let you all know why invoices have not gone out, this is where you say, well, hello, is it Ori? When life gets in the way of your business. So today is a national or a federal holiday, and so my husband did not have any work. So
what do you mean a federal holiday?
It's a federal holiday. The federal government has the holiday, and so because of that, he doesn't work, and so he's wanted my time this afternoon when I thought I was going to be invoicing. And then we took Buttercup to the swimming pool. Then we picked her up. She had an appointment, went grocery shopping, They went out to eat. I was not hungry because we've had a lot of meals out today, me personally, because I went with friends for a while today. And so it's just been a day of, I really did not work today,
Okay, anyways.
which means I'll be working on your invoices over the weekend.
I made every single one of these keychains.
You can't show this guy
Why?
because TikTok doesn't like showing it.
Why don't they like showing it?
Because it is a character and there's licensing on it. So don't show him, but you can show everything else, okay? She's really bummed because she can't show you one of them.
I have this one that I made.
I do not smoke. That's disgusting.
Well, who asked?
Over here. But we don't talk about how it looks or anything like that. We're here to talk about jewelry.
Then I have this one. I didn't make this one, but I also did give a word. Do you say give? I gave one to my dad, a blue one. But I have this one.
She's trying to hide him.
I have this one. And then I have this one, which I made.
So yes, I do teach her how to make jewelry too.
No, I just make keychains. I like this one. And I also have this one.
Oh, he's kind of...
I really like this one. But it's I like this one.
So
here's the other one that I wanted.
So she doesn't show her face. So you guys won't see her face on here. And we call her Buttercup instead of by her name to just keep her private.
Then I wanted this one, but this one had more color,
So she thought this one has more color, so she went with this one, but she really likes this one too. No, I am in my 50s. This is my granddaughter that's standing next to me.
I like silicone.
I think she does too. She does really good with silicone. And remember the character keychain ones that we did? We're not going to talk about looks here, everybody. And so that's the reason why. I'm going to show you the back side, if you guys can guess. So we'll do that. I do. I very much do.
It's not real brand because somebody else made it.
I know, but TikTok doesn't see it that way. And so we have to abide by TikTok's rules. So yeah, so she's really into her keychains here. And she does do work with me. I was hoping she was going to do some work for me tomorrow, but she is going with her mom.
My mommy. I love my mommy.
And so she's going with her mom, and so she's not going to sort out. Yep, I do all kinds of jewelry here. We do the silicone stuff, so you can do the wristlets, the pens, the keychains. We will be bringing the cup charms next week to one of the sales, the wire for the cup charms. No. I will say I am in the U.S. I will tell you the state that I'm in. I just don't tell you where exactly I live, just for privacy purposes. But I live in South Dakota in the U.S. That's all I will say. Okay. Shh. Oh, Mike's here.
Hey, Mike's here?
Yeah. Opa's friend Mike from Colorado.
Not him.
Yep, he's here.
Like in the house here?
He's outside with Opa. If you want to go outside and say
I'm
hi.
in my room.
Okay, you're leaving me now? Can you shut the door?
I'm going to the bathroom, so no.
Oh, okay. So, thank you, but my nose has been broken. At least 3 times. My nose has been broken 3 times. That's a little unknown fact you guys did not know. My nose has been broken 3 times. My sister broke it when we were kids. I fainted once and broke it. And then in the middle of the night, my husband went to shut off the TV. It was a total accident, and he accidentally hit me with the remote. I am in the Midwest. Thank you. And so anybody have any questions about making jewelry, running your small business, please put them in the chat and we can have a great discussion time. One thing I didn't say about TikTok is if you guys get to the 10 shares and 10,000 likes, we will do our giveaways. So you guys go ahead and put questions in the chat. And I just want to get some things. Well, hello, Rosie. How are you? I was going to say, does it make a difference? I am doing good. I am doing good. No, it isn't. So anybody have any questions? I was going to show you, but because of I got it partway made, maybe if I finish it really quick off camera, because it's going to be tomorrow's tutorial. So let me just grab it here. And I need this, and I need this. Hold on, I need to sit. So move over, Rover. Thank you. All right. Okay. It will be either tonight or tomorrow. I don't talk about that kind of stuff. Hey, I am going to do some stuff here. Hold on. You gotta be careful there, B. I know. I'm gonna put people in timeout here.
What'd he say?
He was asking questions that I feel. Oh boy. Yeah, so we're not gonna do that. No, he was not talking about that. What we are doing is, oops, I don't want that one.
Can you hand me that box of silicone?
This stuff?
Yes.
It's not all silicone.
I don't care.
I'll get you the silicone items, but you can't have them because they are my stuff that I'm going to sell. Here you go. All right. Don't lose my stuff in the gamut there.
Blah. Cute.
So I do, yep.
Cute. Cute.
I have
Cute.
3 days worth that I need to get out.
Here you go.
Which ones are you taking?
You said I can't take any.
Okay. Hey,
Well,
help me,
can I
help me.
take one?
Which one? Hold on. I'm going to concentrate on my live here, okay, honey?
What is this?
It is a wristlet.
Like, and then you put stuff on it?
Yeah. I am going to show you here in just a second. I am working on it. Thanks, Sissy, for sharing out the live. So I will be working on invoices tonight and then tomorrow morning before 11. So my goal is before our live tomorrow at 11, I want to be done with the invoices for everything up until tomorrow night's live.
Oh, but I'm so smart.
And I was gonna say, Eddie, you know what? That's okay because my husband is works in the post office.
I don't.
So it just cracked me up because he's never said that. Okay, that is uncalled for, Soul Reaper. We do not talk about that kind of stuff in my live. I'm going to remove your comment and I am going to put you in timeout. That is uncalled for. I'm going to say this, and I sincerely do not usually get on my soapbox about this, but that was very rude. I do not allow rudeness in here. I do not like comments about anybody like that. This is truly a positive environment where we are here to discuss jewelry making and running a small business. It isn't anything inappropriate. We don't get X-rated, and we do not comment about someone's size like you just did. We do not comment about someone's skin color. We do not do anything on religion, politics, sexual preference, orientation, any of that. That has nothing to do with jewelry making. And I will say this from the bottom of my heart that upsets me. So I don't normally get grumpy like that, but that was extremely rude. And I'm going to do the finger pointing. That was rude, and I will not tolerate it. Sorry. Sorry, TikTok. Someone made a negative comment about my weight, and I've never had that done before, and I will not settle for that.
Sissy Scissorbook said, "You go, girl."
Yep. So, sorry. You do not understand what I go through. Yes, there are. Hi, Dino Pickle. I will tell you guys, that is one thing I will not stand for. And over here on TikTok, you guys know, I normally do not do that.
She doesn't crash out normally. Or rage quit.
We don't talk about the pronouns. We don't talk about political parties, who you like, who you do not like. Yep, you can be here I'm on live on YouTube and TikTok at the same time.
Oh, well, look how smart I am. Thank
you, Rosie. Oh. Yep, you got it. All right. What do you mean by animal jewelry? Can I ask?
I mean, she better because I'm here.
I do not get into what we have for our global type stuff, if what happens. Well, the thing is that, you know what, Wealth Minds, you can love Trump, and I'm 100% that is okay that you love Trump. I do not say who I love. I do not expect anybody else to say it. So we just don't talk about politics here. I don't usually kick people out. I want us to remain positive. Sorry we had to go there.
Where's Rosie? TikTok?
No, she is on YouTube, but she's not as Rosie.
What'd she say?
And you know what? I will say, we can say it's hotter outside because it is hot. And you're good morning, it's good evening here. You must be on the other side of the world.
It's not good evening, it's good night.
I have no idea what you're talking about, anybody drinking, because we're not drinking here. So let's not talk about that. We're here to talk about jewelry making.
We are here for...
So if it were a fox, like if it's a fox charm or a fox pendant and that type of thing, yes, we will have different types of animals there. Just to let you know, Devin. And I will be selling the charms on Saturday, and I only sell on TikTok.
What do they mean by, like, number?
Okay, this is going to be there. Okay. All right. Yeah, it wasn't nice.
What do they mean? Rainbow sparkles. Oh, no.
On the bar making chains, I don't know that I have one on the bar. Let me add that, Lulu, to our list.
Hey, I got keychains, but not bars.
Thank you very much. I am in the U.S. I do have different religious items. Not everybody is the same religion, and so I will have different items for different religions. I bring it because I don't sit there and say one is better than the other, and I will bring different things. You're from New Zealand. Well, hello. We are here to talk about jewelry making.
I wish I could have this right here.
Okay, I don't get what the well is going on about. Oh, Janelle wants to know, how was the pool? I didn't go to the pool. We just took her there. She met her friends, and then we picked her up. And
it sucked.
Why did it suck? Because your friend left early?
Yeah, so I was supposed to stay with so-and-so until 5, and my friend's grandma didn't have this woman here's number, so she couldn't like touch her. And they left at 3, so I was gonna be there for 2 hours all by myself. And so then I had to go find my friend's monkey head. And then my other friend Skylar that was with her. And then I told Monkey Head's mom that if she could text my grandma, and yeah, this woman just responded.
Yep. I'm going to show you what we are the thing is, Kevin, is that I'll say you can wear 9.25 or 92.5 silver. It's expensive, and not everybody. So what I have all price points. I just do not sell sterling silver, which is what you're talking about.
Mom, why is this not my size?
And so I'm going to show you what we're going to do for our tutorial tomorrow, everybody. It will be both on YouTube and TikTok, and it is, you're going to take different types of pendants, different sizes, different styles of it. And she calls her friend Monkey. If you are in the United States, I do have a website that you can purchase from.
It's Monkey Head or Melon Head.
And so this is on a 32-inch chain. So this is one of the longer necklaces that is going to be on trend for fall 2025, winter 2026.
Oma, do you think it would stay?
Yeah. So that's what we're going to be doing tomorrow. And I'll show you about it because we've got, you can do whatever you want on here. You could do tassels, you can do charms. And so we're calling it tails of chain because you're creating little tails down from the chain.
How are you creating tails?
Because you got little tails.
Those aren't tails.
That's what I'm calling it. Can't I describe it that way? No, she doesn't like it.
Well, I thought when you said tails, it would be like a tear.
We're not going to talk about that. Hi, Ben. All right. Somebody was filtered over here. So this is what we're going to do tomorrow. All right. Let's see. Thank you, Angela, for the heart me and the grow your gardens. I appreciate that. And guess what? TikTok, you got us too there.
Yeah, can I pick it? Can I pick it? Can I pick it? Well, you have to get ready.
I will. Just give it to me.
Okay.
I'm like waiting so she doesn't tell y'all. I have been making jewelry for 20 years, so my collection behind me of all my beads and stuff is 20 years in the making.
Okay. Wait, hold on. Come here.
Oh, what? No. Okay.
Boy, mad, boy,
We are
boy, mad at you.
doing a...
How to get back at you.
Okay, I gotta have you. We are doing a game where the word is going to be a color in the chat, everybody. Both of you can do it. I only mail in the U.S. So if you're not in the U.S., I can't have you win. So I need a color. This color is a 2-letter word, and somebody has already guessed it over here on TikTok. Let me see who it is. Oh, 2 people did it. Teresa R. And then Griselda was second. So Teresa, you will get...
You said nobody guesses it.
Well, they guessed it tonight. All right. I got you, Teresa. I got you down. So you're getting $5 off of your invoice. The color was sage green. Oh, They probably heard you, they think.
Why?
I don't know. No, my stuff is more on the range of, it's not even Facebook, it's YouTube.
What do you mean? Huh?
It is in the range of about, like, they're anywhere from like $5 to $20 per item.
Wow, that's cheap.
Okay, hey, I gotta go put this in Teresa's box. Excuse me. Alrighty, I'm gonna put this over here. I might end up turning off comments on YouTube. Is this the right person? Yep, it is. All right, there we go. We put that in there for you, Teresa. So when I create your invoice, it'll be there.
Where's the
Hi there, Vivek.
Vivek?
Yep. Let me see if I can figure this out.
I can figure this out. Format.
There we go. There we go. All right. All right. I ended up, and it's just because of the way the chat is going. I don't like doing that.
Is that New Zealand?
Yes, it is. Good job.
Yes.
Flowing Waters, hello in New Zealand, and it is winter there. It is summer here in the U.S.
Sadly.
I'm
being a burnt potato.
One thing I'm going to say is I've never done this before. Comments are a little bit chaotic on YouTube tonight.
It's because they don't have a filter.
And I just cannot have that type of thing going on. So I did turn off the chat on YouTube. I am sorry. I don't normally do that. But I know you guys were over. We had 2 people. I think I need to make more moderators over there if we're going to do this. I just cannot have that type of things going on.
She was a fairy.
So how do we take, and I mean, I don't want us to look at that as a negative for the entire chat. What I would like us to do is look at that and say, okay, what can we learn from that? I learned, and this is what I'll tell you guys, I'm going to need moderators over there. Yesterday, I had to have a moderator over there when we were doing our morning chat, which I've never seen before. It is part of, and this is where, when you're in social media, that you have to decide, are you okay there? And what can you do to make sure that you're okay there? Part of social media, and this is my opinion, is that you put yourself out there for a little bit of negativity. But if you really truly know this platform that I am on and that I have created, it is truly a positive one, and it is normally positive. The last 2 days of being on YouTube has not been positive, and it has been hard.
Mean.
And the comments that are being made, I actually spoke with my husband about it last night. And he is very scared about the comments.
What do you mean scared?
And he's scared because they're not nice. They're not. If someone tells you, and this is where I'm coming from, yesterday's comments were about, and I'm not saying they were hitting on, it's just they're trolling. That's what I'm going to say. Hi, Lucky Charms. And they were trolling and making comments. You can see right here, I have a wedding ring on. I will tell you, I am happily married to my husband.
And
we have been together for 18 years, and they're still making the comments.
And guess what, guys? She had 4 kids and now me, and yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
We've been together through thick and thin, lots of different things going on. We're each other's ride or die. And to have someone come in and say some of the things that they were saying is inappropriate. Especially when I say I have a husband, I'm married. I don't need the troll. And that's where we were like, okay, what do you do? And and then to come in and make a comment about my weight and telling me what I need to do for exercises and all of that kind of stuff, it's just very inappropriate. And I don't want to have that. You guys know me. That is not what we have going on here. And I don't want to concentrate on that. I would really like us, to look at this. I don't want anybody to take it as a way that you don't need to go live. It's part of growing in social media. And what's happening over on YouTube is, yes, I know. And that's what I think I really need, Lucky Charm. And so I'm going to have to end up having more mods. So I'm going to have to end up talking to people about being mods for me over there.
What do you mean having more mods?
Yeah. I don't get messages, luckily. I'm not getting messages or contacted in that way, but it's an eye opener for us to be able to be like, here is our community. How can we help each other out?
Goodness, I'm gonna look at.
Yes, thank you, Sissy, for all of the growing gardens. How can how can we help each other out?
Died.
Our garden died. Yeah, we didn't plant a garden this year because we were just not keeping up with it last year.
Well, no, because of the freaking deers.
Don't say that.
The darn deers.
The darn deers is better. Thank you, Sissy. And so that's where I want us to take a step back and go, let's not focus on the negative. I do not get messages from guys on TikTok of all things. Hi, Candy.
Yes, you do. What if Opa watches your lives?
Opa isn't on TikTok.
Oh, goodness,
Well, thank you, Sissy, for getting us to there. I'm gonna.
Yay!
You made Buttercup's day there. I am going to edit that. So thank you.
What do you mean edit that?
I can set a new goal for gifting. Let's do the puff hearts.
Have you reached your goal?
Which goal?
Well, can you do a giveaway?
They got to get to 20K, and we are at 15.8, so we're really close. Maybe this time, write it down on a piece of paper and then hand it to me, okay?
I don't know what it is. I'm gonna tell you right now.
Don't tell me. Write it down so that they can't hear it accidentally.
Okay, look at. Watch my hands.
I'm not getting. I got the first two letters, and then I lost it after that. Honey, just go write it down. Go grab one of those and write it down. Oh, so yeah. And so that's what I'm going to say is that we're going to take this and grow from it.
Or just don't go on YouTube and go on Insta.
No.
Have you gone on Insta?
I don't do Insta because what happens is YouTube, I can save my lives, so I can save my tutorials. That's why I wanted to do it. Literally. And I'm getting to a part where the numbers that I don't have 1,000 people on YouTube, so I'm not really huge, but they're starting to push me out there.
Finally.
And stuff, and that's why I'm like, okay, and that's why what happened. So that's what I'm going to say. It's part of growth. But if I go and get off of here. All right. Oh, okay, I got it. She's giving us our next color, and she didn't say it out loud, so you guys aren't going to hear it. She wrote it for me. So
on my hand.
Okay, so my question now is
it a chat night?
Yeah, it is a chat night.
Oh, so it's basically all about me.
Yeah. I was on YouTube there, Rosie. Oh, thank you, Angela.
What is...
Oh, that was the lights.
What do you mean the lights?
Those lights that were on there.
Yeah, but it's so special.
Because it's a gift.
Yeah, but you weren't like,
I don't get that kind of gift very often.
Why?
I don't. Just
how much is it?
I have no idea.
Can I look?
It's called Hanging Lights is what it's called. Yep, YouTube. And I can make you a mod over there, Rosie, when you're over there next time. I'm not going to do it tonight because I've turned that all off. Oh, she told us it's 199 coins or $1.99. So thank you. So yeah. It was just, we're going to look at it that way.
Wow, look how much that is.
Let me see what it was.
How many dollars is that?
That would be $399.99. So that's $400.
Holy pooper butts.
Okay, I got a question from Cherie. I got to go back and see it if I can find it here.
I just want to be part of your symphony.
Can you give me advice on wire to use to make bracelets and necklaces along with the crimp size? The wire that I use the most office. Yeah.
Office? You said the most office.
The most often.
Wait, what were you like?
Okay, we got, because Rosie said she had to leave because she needed positivity, and that is true. We're going to do the giveaway in just a second, but I'm going to answer Cherie's question first. The wire that I use for making bracelets and necklaces is the 21 strand. I don't know what the diameter of it is in all honesty, but I use 21 strand. If I have beads that are heavy, like a what am I trying to think of, porcelain, or the gemstones, I may go to a 49 strand, just to let you know. Crimp size, the crimps I use are 2mm sterling silver crimp tubes. That's the one that I will say always use. You can either use the crimp beads or the crimp tubes that are sterling silver. Okay? Let me know if you have more questions after we get done doing our game here. Our color was picked by Buttercup. She wrote it down so you guys can't hear it this time. It is 2 words, so go ahead and put colors in the chat and we'll see who gets it right first. And
it took too long for you to call back.
Whoop, I got.
Ooh, I always do periwinkle.
I don't know. Yep, it is 21 really small pieces of wire. I'm frozen on my home one. I'm gonna go out.
It took too long to call back. Normally I would just forget that.
I'm going back in and seeing if it unfreezes it. Okay.
Bro, they're not even guessing.
It's because some of them were frozen.
Oh, because the thing's frozen?
Yeah. There we go. Go out and come back. That's what I'll tell you. All right, let me see.
Do they guess this?
Okay, Sheree, I'll go back after we get done.
Do they guess this normally?
Not very often.
I don't think I'm ever going to do a color in the rainbow.
Oh.
It's too boring.
All right, we got to give them a clue. Oh, nope, we don't have to give them a clue because somebody got it right as I said we're going to do a clue. Let's see. Lulu.
It's mint green.
Guessed mint green. You're going to get $5 off.
My favorite is milk chocolate, then it's mint tea, like, you know, like the chocolate that you get like Olive Garden.
Oh, okay. So congratulations.
It took too long. Here, do you
Okay,
want these back?
so, oh, yes, I'll take those back. So, Cherie, are you ready for that crimp tube answer? I'll repeat it.
It won't be the same though.
It will be. The crimps that I use are the 2mm sterling silver crimp tubes. You always want to use sterling silver, whether it be a crimp bead or a crimp tube, but I prefer the crimp tubes. Thank you for using those.
Mama,
What?
there's like 2 guys and 1 girl here.
Yeah, they're our neighbors.
What?
There's our neighbor, Mike and Opa are outside for sure. And maybe the new neighbors, they just moved in a couple months ago.
What is? Oh, what they meant the Mike from Colorado.
He's out there too.
You said our neighbor Mike.
Who's our neighbor, Mike?
You said our neighbor Mike and the 2 new neighbors.
Oh, no. Mike and the 2 new neighbors. Okay. Opa's out there. You can go out there.
How much time until you're off?
Like 20 minutes. Okay. Can I get back to my life, please? Thank you. Oh, you got it, Lulu. I might have said the wrong thing, but I really truly meant the new neighbor and Mike. It was mint green, yes. So, Lulu, you got it. Yeah, living out in the country, you usually don't see people outside your house. So, yes, stranger danger is big when you see somebody out there. And it was funny because they also don't ring your doorbell, and someone rang our doorbell, and when that happens, I'm usually like, Ryan, you're answering the door. Yep, go out, come back in. There is an update. So just to let you know, there is an update. I'm going to go see if there's an update on mine and see if that's why I'm having a problem. Because I keep freezing too. There it is. Nope, I do not have an update. Okay. Don't know why we're freezing then. But yes, and the reason I want to tell you also, the reason why you want to use sterling silver versus like a plated crimp tube or crimp bead is the crimp bead is usually, if it is not sterling silver, has a base of either brass. Hi, Travis. It's not Travis. It is, let me think about it. Is it Jacob? Because Travis Scott is your idol. So that's why it says Travis Scott. Right? Just tell me, am I right? So you gotta let me know. I'm like trying, I know it's a J name, and I'm like, is it Jacob? Am I getting it right? And the reason being is that a brass, no. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have to put it in the chat because I'm totally getting it wrong now. Jackson. Oh, I should remember that because that is a kid I know's name too. Brass doesn't harden when you move it like sterling silver. And so when you crimp sterling silver, it hardens and it holds the wires in place. And that is why I say you will always, always should use sterling silver crimps, whether it be crimp tubes or crimp beads. Ah, there you go. So now I'm going to have to remember the name. But I did remember that Travis Scott is your idol type from a musical standpoint. You like him. The reason why, and someone said 21 strands, so when you are dealing with bead wire will have these really, really small, fine fibers of wire that are all weaved together, and the different numbers mean different things. So you probably heard the word tiger tail. You've probably heard the word bead wire. I'm trying to think, there's a third one, but it's not coming to my head. They're pretty much all the same thing. So what it is that they take 7, 20, or 19 or 21, and then 49 pieces of these really fine fibers of wire and weave them together. And then they put a nylon, or it is nylon. Yes, nylon. I had to stop and think about it. Coating around the outside of it so that you don't get like the little wire slivers on you. So there's a coating to it. And so with those, it will hold everything in there. 7 is a very stiff wire. And what I mean by that is if you try to move it just like with your two hands like this and try to get it to wave, it's not going to do the wave. You are. And then when you, if you don't leave like a necklace in a perfect shape and you've wired it, and if you like bend it, when you come back, it will have that bend in there. It is not forgiving of where you left it at. So you want to, if you're using 7 strand, leave it in the shape of how you would wear it. Then if 21 strand gives a little bit more movement in it, it is a little bit more forgiving. And it is in the mid price point of the cost of the wire. 49 strand has the most movement. It has the most forgiveness if you leave it sit for a while. But it is also the most expensive. And I mean, I don't buy 49 very often. I have a spool of 49. I've had it for about 10 to 15 years. And it was $19 back then. I have no idea what it would be in today's cost. So it has gone up. I can tell you that. So that's where you got to think about is how much you want to spend on it. You can, but if you know where your price point is at and which one you're using, that will tell you. Now, Angela asked if I've used the Bodhi beads, and I have not. Are they the ones that have the center that is silicone and the outside is metal?
How many people exactly are we having staying over?
1. Just Mike. Okay.
Well, there was 2 cars. And there's like this girl, this guy, and then a little kid came out. And the girl and the kid left. The guy's still here.
That's the neighbor.
So then who were the girl and the guy?
The girl and the kid?
Yeah.
His wife and child.
So then why is he staying?
He's just talking to Opa.
Yeah, but he doesn't have a car to go back.
Isn't there a truck and trailer out there?
Yeah, but isn't that Mike's?
No.
Then
Mike has a car that's at the end of the row of cars. That truck and trailer is the neighbor's.
Okay.
All right, sorry. No, more like a stone. Okay. All right, I got to go Google this and see it, okay? Because it is not coming to me.
I got a new baby today.
So, let me preface this.
This is Domino.
Let me go here. She loves stuffies.
I have 2.
Oh!
Oh,
This.
those are the bracelets that's made like with the animal thing.
Mm-hmm. They are, they're wood beads, yes. Okay. I'll have to look into getting some then now. I've never used them.
Popeye's chicken from Popeyes. What is it called?
I don't know, honey.
Popeye's chicken from Popeyes.
Are you playing a game there, Jackson? And I have to say, those of you that are on YouTube, thank you for sticking with, because everything that's been going on, I appreciate you guys staying and watching. I'm sorry I had to turn off the comments for a little bit, but I appreciate you all staying. Nope, I found it. So I'll have to look into it. Okay. See, I have my music that I grew up on, I still listen to. Awesome. I like that it's just me that you got some. I love them. But my sister does not like them. So they're not for everybody. But those of you that like them, you'll love them. It's you like it or you don't. Because I even bought her one. One is backwards. I can tell in my looking here. My sticker to tell me what's in it is on the other side. When I was showing somebody it earlier, I put it back in there wrong. There we go. And I love, Lisa, all of your, as you're going through and redoing your room and just the videos. So, yep, I love mine. Ooh, it's a lot of work. Oh my gosh, Meg. You're making me laugh. Oh, Jackson is asking, what is our favorite songs? All right, Crayons and Cats, thank you. I appreciate you being on YouTube. It was just a wacky night tonight, and I'm going to have to get more mods over there. I don't have very many, but I'm going to have more. And I'm just thought tonight I'm going to take and not have the comments on for right now. And tomorrow, when we do our tutorial, I'll have the comments on, and we'll probably be putting mods over there. Excuse you. My favorite song is "Welcome to the Jungle" by Guns N' Roses.
Guess what my favorite song is, Alma?
I don't know. You have a lot.
Well, from what I listen to, guess my favorite song?
I don't know.
Timber.
Oh.
Goodness, lady.
And then on the charm show, I will let you know what kind of charms will I have. I haven't pulled them yet. So if there's any type that you guys want. So we just got done doing the alphabet in the States. So I don't want to do those again because we just finished those. But if you wanted animal charms, sports charms, religious charms, food charms, you let me know. I'll grab those out of the bags. You know, we got flowers. We have all different types. We used to have a lot more, but we've been going through them, and I don't know exactly how many we have. And when I say a lot more, let me get a number for you. I can tell you. We used to have about 700 different charms. Food, flowers is good. Vintage. Okay. I'll see what I can find. My charm show is at 10 a.m. on Saturday morning, and each charm will be 35 cents. Flowers and butterflies. Okay. And I'm just gonna grab a bag here. I have no idea what this bag will be. It is heavy. These are the musical charms. So, like, what I will do is each one will have a number, and I'll hold it up. Like, this one is the violin, and I'll say, this is number whatever. And we will say they're 35 cents a piece. I look on here and see about how many I have. It says I have about 39. We count them out as we're going through them. So then we know exactly who gets, you know, and we start the bottom or at the top and work our way down. And then we'll go to the next one. So that one had a lot. Some of them don't. So like this one here, I only have 6 of the saxophone. And this one is actually a 3D one. Some of them are flat and some are 3D. So there are all different kinds. And I'm always trying to find different ones and bring in different ones. And I have my orders, just to let you all know too, the order that I've been waiting for, because it has the cabochon settings on it that are the 25 millimeters cabochon settings. It has some other cabochon settings in there. You did share the live. You got it. Thank you, Jackson. Excuse me. We're almost to 30K, everybody. Those are going to be, they are stateside right now, and they will be delivered to me next Wednesday. So I'm going to be bringing some of the cabochons, hopefully, on Friday nights live. Not tomorrow night, Friday, a week from tomorrow. And we will have the cabochons. I'm not going to do a cabochon sale of everything again, because someone is really waiting for some of the cabochon settings. So I will be just bringing a few of the settings that we need. Like we needed the 25 millimeter circle ones. So that is what we will be bringing on next Friday. Yes, we got the 30K, everybody. Now I get to pick a color. I'm doing this one. This one's a one-word one. What square inserts? Like the 25 millimeter one or what? And you can answer that after we get done with the game, because I won't see them in there. And somebody got it. Let's see who it is. Angela, you got it. It was the color grape. So you are going to have $5 off. Put that in there. There we go. It was congratulations. So I will go through. So for tomorrow night's live for the bead sale, I am going to bring 10 kits for the tutorial that we had on Monday, which was the phone grip. Was that what it was? No, it was not the phone grip. It was, yes, the phone grip, but I don't have that over here. Let me go grab it so I can. Okay, yep, I can, I will see if I've got those. The 25 millimeter square. Ooh. You know, the one thing that you're not supposed to do is sit on your foot while you're a long time, and I do that, and then my foot hurts when I get up. So it's going to be a kits for these, except for instead of doing the circle or the O spring, we are going to do like this one here, and it's going to be the lobster clasp. So I made kits like that you can do these with. The bar necklaces, I did not make anymore. Do you guys want me to make more? I need to get the chain in to do that. Yeah, they're phone grips. So what you do, ooh, I got to put those in there. I said I was going to. I got to put one more thing in each one of them. Let me get more, I need more chain, and it's coming. So just to let you know. So I won't be able to do them until I get the chain in. So it might be about 3 weeks, but I'll do more. So this is where you have, and I don't know if I have it on my table. You have a phone tether, and then you put that phone tether between your phone and the phone case. So it's sandwiched in, and then you have this, and then you have it so you can put it on your hand, and then you can hold the phone, or you can just let your phone dangle. So that's what these are. Yep, a wristlet for cell phones. That's a good way to explain it too. Now, what makes a difference? Someone was like, isn't that like a wristlet? And I'm like, yeah, it is. But I thought about this after the live. You know, when we do the keychain wristlets, like these, I know I have another one. Hold on. Not that one, this style. This is the one I'm thinking of. When you do it as a keychain wristlet, yep. You see how we have this split ring? And when it's for the phone, I do not have the split ring. Does that make sense? That's the difference in my mind. This one makes it a keychain. This one makes it a phone. That's just my mind. The tutorial for that is on YouTube, and it is from Monday of this week. And you know what? It's just my thoughts. You guys do you. That's what I will say. Ah, both on yours. And the reason why I don't do my keys on it is because I don't want my keys to hit the glass. My YouTube is CarolJo's LLC. Same as the name here. And to get there on TikTok, go to that CJS. There'll be a CJS that used to be at the bottom. Now it roams all over. Hit that one. Then you will get, I'm going to make sure that this is still right, because it comes out now over on the right side. When you hit that second one, it goes directly now to your profile. You don't have to like do it. You do the one that says lemonade and one more. Then down below, you'll get 2 boxes that come up, and do the one that says tree in it. You do that, and then you will get a whole list, and you scroll to the bottom, and you get to YouTube. So here, I'll show you guys. I can do it on my backup account. So here you are. Up here, you hit that CJS logo. I didn't hit it because my fingers are on it. CJS, and then that pops up there. You hit the CJS again. You get to my profile. There is a lemonade. You touch that. You see you get 2 down here. Do the bottom one. Here is the whole list. This is where you go for the Bead live deposit if you want to pay that. Or you go all the way to the bottom and you click that and you go to YouTube, which is telling you I'm live right now. So that's how you get there. Oh, there you go. Thank you. So that is what we got there. That's because they won't save the comments from the live. Yep, it is a safe day, but earlier, Joya, it wasn't pretty. But we're going to get over that. And it is 9:01 here, so we've been on for an hour. I am going to hop off because I do need to do invoicing. We do have company. So one of my husband's friends, yes, he was just here. You have to understand, it is an 11-hour drive to get here from where he's at. He was just here a few weeks ago and he's back again. And that's what happens. He will just randomly be like, I'm coming. And we're like, okay, we got a bed for you. So he is back. So he is here. He just got here right before I went live. So I want to go talk to him for a little bit. And then I will do invoicing. So you may be getting late time ones. Well, YouTube right now, I turned off all the commenting. So nobody will be able to comment. So if you guys on TikTok want to be moderators, just send me a quick message. And then when we go live tomorrow, if you're there when it's back on, let me know. And then I can make you moderators over there. If you want to help me out, I would appreciate it. All right, everybody, I'm going to get going. I will be back at 11 a.m. tomorrow with the tutorial for our, I'm calling this one the tails because it just looks like you have little tails on your necklace here. Okay, I'll remind you guys tomorrow. And that'll be our tutorial at 11 Central. 7 p.m. we're going to do the bead sale. We're going to have split rings. We're going to have lots of pendants so that you guys can do different ideas with this. It doesn't have to be small pendants. It can be lots of large ones or one large, whatever you want. We're going to show you all about that tomorrow. So we're going to have lots of pendants tomorrow. I'm going to see about getting some chain in. And we're going to have glass beads. We're going to have the natural. And we will have the pearls, the glass pearls. So that, hi, Mary. So everybody have a great night. We're going to start over with positivity tomorrow. Everybody have a good one. Bye.